In a surprising turn of events, President Joe Biden announced his decision not to seek re-election in 2024. This unexpected move sent shockwaves through the political landscape. Biden's withdrawal paved the way for Vice President Kamala Harris to become the presumptive Democratic nominee. The political landscape shifted dramatically, with Harris now at the forefront of the race. Following Biden's endorsement, Kamala Harris experienced a surge in support, as evidenced by national polls. The latest polls show Harris overtaking Donald Trump in several key states. This surge in popularity can be attributed to various factors, including Biden's endorsement and growing enthusiasm among Democratic voters. Harris's performance in recent debates has also contributed to her growing momentum. Her ability to articulate a clear vision for the future and connect with voters on a personal level has resonated with many Americans. North Carolina, a state with a history of leaning Republican, has emerged as a key battleground state in the 2024 election. The state's changing demographics and evolving political landscape have made it increasingly competitive. Once considered a Republican stronghold, North Carolina is now a toss-up state. The influx of new residents and the growing influence of suburban voters have contributed to this shift. North Carolina's status as a battleground state highlights the highly contested nature of the 2024 election. Section 4. A tight race in North Carolina, Harris and Trump neck and neck in recent polls. The political landscape in North Carolina has become a battleground, with both candidates vying for every single vote. Recent polls suggest a tight race between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump in North Carolina. The numbers are fluctuating daily, reflecting the intense competition and the high stakes of this election. Both candidates are polling within the margin of error, making it impossible to predict the outcome with certainty. Analysts are closely watching every development, as even minor shifts could tip the balance in this crucial swing state. The closeness of the race in North Carolina reflects the larger national trend of a deeply divided electorate. The state has become a microcosm of the national political climate, where every issue is hotly contested and every vote counts. Voters in North Carolina are grappling with a range of issues including the economy, healthcare and social justice. These topics are at the forefront of voters' minds, influencing their decisions as they head to the polls. The candidates' stances on these issues will likely play a significant role in determining the outcome of the election. Harris and Trump have been vocal about their plans, each presenting a starkly different vision for the future of the state and the country. Their campaigns are working tirelessly to sway undecided voters and solidify their bases, knowing that North Carolina could be the key to victory. Section 5. Democratic enthusiasm soars, strong fundraising fuels Harris's campaign. Kamala Harris's candidacy has generated significant enthusiasm among Democratic voters, leading to record-breaking fundraising numbers. The influx of donations is a testament to the strong grassroots support for Harris's campaign. This financial advantage could prove crucial in the final weeks leading up to the election. Harris's campaign has been successful in mobilizing volunteers and engaging voters across the state. The energy and enthusiasm surrounding her campaign are palpable. Section 6. Swing states hold the key. North Carolina's pivotal role in the 2024 election. As a swing state, North Carolina's electoral votes could prove decisive in determining the outcome of the 2024 presidential election. Historically, North Carolina has been a battleground where both major political parties invest significant resources. The state's diverse population and mix of urban and rural areas make it a microcosm of the broader national electorate. Both campaigns are investing heavily in the state, recognizing its importance. From high-profile rallies to targeted advertisements, the efforts to win over North Carolina voters are in full swing. The candidates are making frequent visits, hoping to connect with local communities and address their specific concerns. The outcome in North Carolina could hinge on voter turnout and the candidates' ability to sway undecided voters. High voter turnout is often a deciding factor in swing states, and North Carolina is no exception. The campaigns are focusing on grassroots efforts to ensure their supporters make it to the polls. The candidates' strategies in North Carolina will likely focus on mobilizing their base while also appealing to independent voters. Volunteers are working tirelessly, knocking on doors and making phone calls to drum up support. The candidates are tailoring their messages to resonate with both their core supporters and those who are still on the fence. The battle for North Carolina is expected to be fierce and closely watched. Political analysts are keeping a close eye on the state, as its electoral votes could tip the balance in a tightly contested race. The eyes of the nation will be on North Carolina as the 2024 election unfolds, making it a pivotal battleground in the fight for the presidency. Section 7. The 2024 election a nail-biting finish anticipated. With Election Day approaching, the 2024 presidential election remains too close to call. The nation is on edge as both candidates ramp up their final efforts to sway undecided voters. The race between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump is expected to go down to the wire. Both candidates have been tirelessly campaigning across the country, making their case to the American people. The outcome will likely depend on a number of factors, including voter turnout, which has been a critical element in past elections. High turnout could favor one candidate over the other. The candidate's performance in key states, often referred to as swing states, will be crucial. These states have the power to tip the balance in favor of one candidate. Additionally, any unforeseen events that may occur in the final days leading up to the election could have a significant impact. Unexpected developments have historically played pivotal roles in elections. The 2024 election is shaping up to be one of the most consequential in recent history. The entire world is watching as the United States prepares to choose its next leader. The stakes are high, and the outcome will have a profound impact on the direction of the country. The decisions made by voters in this election will shape the future of the nation for years to come.